First up, we have a presentation titled Learning from Mistakes. That's always important. Learning from mistakes made by overseas competitors in the Chinese market from Kaiser Kuo from Baidu. Mr. Kuo is the Director of International Communications at Baidu, a leading search engine in China. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Kuo to the stage with a warm, welcoming applause. Welcome.
Thanks a lot, and thank you very much to the organizers of this event for having me here. My welcome has been indeed very gracious, and I've very much enjoyed my time here so far. I just wish that I had more time to explore this delightful city. I have been asked to talk about mistakes that foreign companies have made, specifically from my experiences having watched them in China. Just a couple of caveats here. I'm not presenting here necessarily in a Baidu capacity. I'm not here to talk about what Baidu has done right or anything like that. For most of the time when major American internet companies were trying to establish any kind of a foothold in China, I was a reporter, and so I really want to sort of reminisce back to my days in that capacity, watching these internet companies and some of the pitfalls that they stumbled into. And I think after listening to this morning's presentations and listening to a lot of the enthusiasm that people have for diversifying and getting out into other markets around Asia, I think it's especially important that we do absorb some of those lessons and that we do take them to heart. The first thing that I would note here is I'm sure that many people are aware. I mean, when somebody from China and from sort of representing, as it were, the Chinese internet stands in front of a crowd, the first thing that crosses anyone's mind about the nature of the Chinese internet is, of course, censorship. And there, I think, has been a growing notion in recent years that censorship, aside from its ostensible intention, that is to preserve political stability in China, has an ulterior and perhaps more central motive, and that would be, of course, to in some sense insulate domestic Chinese internet companies from foreign competition. I guess what I want to do is first attack that idea. Let's go back to before this current wave of internet censorship that we're experiencing right now really got started. This is before sites like YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook were all blocked in China. So this is before the years 2009, activation of different mobile applications that you have. I think that in the case of many of these companies, it's been a tremendous impetus, actually, to innovation. And we should sort of try to embrace that, to try to take advantage of that disparity in development in order to, for one thing, make yourself better able to serve a diversity of markets around the world. One size does not fit all. I mean, that's if there's one lesson to be learned. You cannot approach this region as though your single product need only be translated into different languages in order for it to actually work in all of these different contexts. So keep that in mind as you guys work on things, and I think that you'll flourish. I did want to leave a little bit of time. I only have a minute or two left, but if I could take maybe one or two questions, would that be possible? Anyone? No? Not a single question on this. Well, then I suppose I'll just thank you then very much for your time and attention. And if you do have any questions, please feel free to talk to me later on during the session. Thank you very much.